Hi world, it's about 2:45 in the afternoon. It's 30th of January 2015. I'm at the home of the wonderful In Spirit people in Dorchester, in deepest, wildest Dorset of the UK. Did a great workshop last night. Big thank you to those people who come. Lots of interesting points come out of this. So I'm going to appeal to my people out there. I need a bit of checking up. The idea of grass being an invasive species. Grass only appeared on the surface of this landscape about 20 to 25 million years ago, and it suddenly appeared from nowhere. Prior to that, there's no fossilised record. And that got me thinking, where did that come from? And out of that conversation, and with reference to the Terence McKenna rant of the other day, it also made me think, wait a minute, there's no record of any type of fossilised fungus or mushroom on this planet older than 35 to 40,000 years. Please, if anyone knows different, please educate me, because this could be actually something quite important. Right, now, the moon is at 21 degrees of Gemini, it's void, and it's going to stay void for the next 18 hours until the moon moves into Cancer, which isn't going to be till about, I don't know, about 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock tomorrow morning UK time. So nothing's going to happen in the next 12 to 24 hours that's going to radically change things, at least the way that it's meant. Anything that happens in the next almost a day will be effectively random. Having said that, I'm looking at the Mars-Chiron conjunction that is now brewing. Mars is about your physical assertiveness and projectiveness. It's what you're like in the bedroom or down the gym or digging the garden or walking the dog. Mars, as we speak, is in Pisces. Not a brilliant position for it, because Pisces is very empathic and intuitive and sensual and artistic and spiritual and a little bit nebulous and a little bit vague, whereas Mars is incisive, feisty, fiery, projective. So Mars doesn't quite know what to do with its energy in Pisces, because every time it tries to be projective, Pisces comes in and goes, no, let's dissolve it, let's melt it down, let's fade it into the background. So sensible people with Mars in Pisces know to turn their energies inside, internally, knowing that by doing so, it comes back out again in the form of some type of intuitive art form or creative form or action in a way that's guided by the instinct more than the rational, logical mind. Mars in Pisces is common in the charts of big painters, musicians, particularly sculptors. Mars conjunct Chiron in Pisces. I've seen this before, a few times. Primarily in people of around 45 to 50 years old, because that's the Chiron cycle. But when you find Mars conjunct Chiron in a person's chart, there's often a deep discomfort with their own physical projectiveness when young. They often have difficulty relating at the sexual level or being projective and assertive in situations where it's necessary. There can be a dislike of physicality or one's physical appearance. This is all when young. When older, by which I mean post 38, post 39, then it becomes someone who's able to integrate the sides of themselves that they don't particularly like in terms of self-acceptance, i.e. never going to be good enough, but always getting better. And these are the people who at the end of the day become very, very adept at refined, sensitive, specific forms of physical exercise, whether it be particular stances in Tai Chi or Qigong, particular forms of yoga, particular types of dance. Often these people become physical perfectionists and as specialists in terms of their expression. In the world, Mars conjunct Chiron, can't see it affecting us too much, although at the same time as Mars is on Chiron, Venus is on Neptune. So I'm sure that in the next few days we'll hear a few celebrity stories. Yawn. But that will keep the majority of people occupied, while those of us who are actually looking at the deeper ramifications of this are working at a deeper, more internally psychological, quasi-shamanistic level, working on things like self-acceptance, and working with words like integration, assimilation, holism, all good Chiron words. And with Mars empowering this, there is an aspect of the spiritual warrior. And if any of you are actually feeling that you really want to express the Mars Chiron energy, there's an excellent form of practice which will do this. It's a joke, but it's real. It is archery. Looking down an arrow into the future at some point in the distance. That gives you focus. Mars in Pisces conjunct Chiron, focus. Okay, I've got to go and do a crop circle workshop now. So I'm doing readings all day tomorrow in Dorchester. I'll be back in the office 2 or 3 days' time, but I will vlog again tomorrow. Have a great day, even though it's a void moon. Bye.